Hi everyone. Welcome to my basement. My name's Steve. This is my wife Megan. We are starting this a podcast, if you will, of us discussing things and talking about things whether we agree or disagree on them. And we're gonna be shooting all this down in my basement of my house. So somewhat of a basement debates or basement rants or something down here.
And we're starting this because you know you're not anybody in 2020 if you don't have a podcast.
Yes. Okay, so the first topic for today is we just watched Little Women for our Valentine's Day / dating anniversary. So what did you think about the Little Women movie, the remake 2020?
I thought there was no comparison to the one with Winona Ryder.
Of course.
I've also seen the old one in black and white with, I think, Elizabeth Taylor, and that one was kind of boring.
I don't like that one because they were all too old. The actors were way too old.
Well, the new one, I feel like everyone looks much younger.
Which is better.
I feel like it changes the feeling of it, but all I kept seeing was Hermione Granger and the salmon like a fish girl or whatever from that weird...
Saoirse or something?
Saoirse. Yeah. Also, it shows you that the movie wasn't that great because Steve was sitting next to a lady.
The woman next to me fell asleep about 5 minutes into the movie. It was snoring on those relaxing AMC lazy boy chairs.
Yeah, so those chairs are good and bad because you fall asleep in 2 seconds. Every time we go to a movie there, someone's asleep.
Yeah, she thinks Timothy Chalamet, I think you pronounce his name.
No offense to the guy, but no more wimpy guys. He's just too, feminine.
That jawline, though. At least he's likable. I think he's the only thing likable in the whole movie. So as much as Megan thinks he's feminine,
and what the heck was with Amy, who's supposed to be the youngest one? She has this deep voice all the time. She's like, wait guys, I want to go skating. Susan Sarandon was way better than
that Jurassic Park girl.
Yes. No.
Dino DNA? No, I don't know her name.
No.
That was the main thing that threw me off in the whole movie. It wasn't just the bad acting by Saoirse, but the back and forth, future and present is very annoying.
Super confusing.
It starts out with it being at the kind of almost end and goes back and forth. It finally goes back together.
If you haven't seen the old movie, I think you're gonna not know what the heck is going on.
Be so confused.
Well, I don't know why it has such high audience scores. I really don't know why. Maybe
for people who never saw the one from Winona Ryder from 94 or whatever.
But it also could be that there's nothing for families to go see that doesn't have all smut all in it.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Which is, very rare to find an actual PG movie.
The family has to choose between Little Women and Sonic the Hedgehog. I think they're going with Little Women. And that's why you're selling Little Women.
Little boys. We don't know. Also, if you ever need to bring Dunkin' Donuts coffee and some donuts into the movie theater, bring a diaper bag with you because no one will check it.
But the people next to you will judge you, but that's alright.
The old lady next to me was, I don't know if she was judging or she was jealous, so...
Other than that, I can't think of anything else that I'd be interested in because everything in 2020 is going to be remixed. I'm not interested in pretty much anything.
Remix or propaganda.
Yeah, that's all. Okay, so the next topic we're going to talk about today would be something that we just started today. Is the consecration to St. Joseph by Father Calloway, recommended online.
Just came out.
And the whole plan is that you start it today, February 16th. No.
Because it's a
leap 16th. So it ends on the feast day of St. Joseph.
Which is March 19th.
So it's it's just like the Marian consecration, but it's the consecration of St. Joseph. You can, huh? Oh. And it's not to take away from Mary, it's to add, basically. So I look forward to this. I told Megan before that, to be on a serious note, that I feel like I'm going to probably relate to St. Joseph more than Mary, just because I feel like he's more down to earth, more just kind of like a man, I guess.
Is that why?
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, he's so silent in scripture and everywhere, you feel like you don't know anything about him, but... a lot of people that I know have gotten a lot of help through the intercession of St. Joseph. So, Calloway, he's said a lot of good things on the Rosary. I've seen a lot of his videos. I think he's, a good priest. And it has endorsements from Cardinal Burke and Athanasius Schneider. and Jim Caviezel, who played Jesus.
I guess
So
he's
buy
in
the
that.
book. It's online. They're mostly like selling out on Amazon, but I think you can still buy it from Father Calloway's website, which I think is just consecration to St. Joseph, like .com or something like that. .org. I see it.
Well, I just want to make sure the audience knows that this is a sincere.
This is an endorsement from random lay Catholics who haven't even
It's just
read
us.
it yet.
It has to,
so.
yeah. Okay, so story time. I was, well, let's just backtrack a second, but for about like, I don't know,
Entire life.
my entire life, but definitely for the past 10 years, there's been a song in the back of my head. I don't know if that happens to you guys, probably I think it happens to everyone. You got a song in your head, you kind of have an idea what it is, but you don't know what it is. And the tune, especially for me, I'm like tone deaf. So if I try to say the tune to someone, they're like, no idea what you're talking about. And so I've had this song in my head. Finally, the words kind of came to me in a way. It was like, something like that. And it took me like a half an hour during my work time to find the song. I thought I found it, clicked the link, YouTube, it was it. And for the last like week, I've been listening to it nonstop on YouTube.
I feel like it's been like
2 weeks. Okay, it's been about 2 weeks
of
since.
non-stop listening to this annoying music.
Cherchez La Femme is the song, if you know the song. It's like a disco song. It kind of has like a swing, big band sort of sound, but it's disco. So fast forward to yesterday, I went and got lunch, and so romantic. We went to our local thrift store, and while looking quickly through the records, which is usually, you know, if any of you guys know about looking for vinyl records at stores or garage sales, you see crap records, classical, polka, I don't know, a bunch of stuff that you don't want. Mixed, a lot of Barbara Streisand, a lot of Barry Manilow, I don't know. No offense to Barbara Streisand or Barry Manilow, because I do have actually a few of their records. But mixed in, what do I find at the thrift store? A good condition Dr. Buzzard's original Savannah band, which has Cherchez La Femme on it, which is crazy. This is mixed in, and I'm like, no way! I screamed, I ran and found Meghan in the store, and tell me this face, it's super cool. What a crazy coincidence. People talk divine intervention when it comes to like actual things that involve like saintly whatevers, but this to me was divine intervention. What a coincidence. A decade of searching for this song. I just found this song, and what did I find without wanting to look for it is, so I don't know if that's St. Anthony, I don't know. But I wasn't looking for it, it just appeared. And it was like an aura, like a glow around it or something. But yeah, if you could see that, this record looks pretty good. I gotta clean it, I haven't cleaned it well. But yeah, Cherchez La Femme is on it, if you see. I'm looking forward to listening to it.
Cherchez La Femme mean like find the girl? It's like find the record. It's like,
ah, look at that.
It's a Cherchez, you didn't find her.
Again, my name's Steve. This is Megan. And God bless you.